Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a reading for Aries during Pisces season. We are entering Pisces season. Mercury is coming out of retrograde. We've got a real focus on allowing things to unfold, leaning into the luck and the lucky energy and love. Venus is going to play a big role in our Pisces season as well. So let's draw a card to get started, and we'll use some tarot to fill in. Breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. That's beautiful, Aries. So you are sincerely going to be going through a shift and a change here in Pisces season, expanding into this beautiful space. So that's great. Let's take a look and see what tarot has to say. And we'll be using a combination of a romance deck, a love deck, as well as a psychic tarot, and just because Venus is in play. So let's take a look and see what cards come up for you and what the message is. Just want to see if any pop out, Aries, if they want to show themselves, what the message is right now for Aries in Pisces. Okay. These cards are quite big. All right, so let's pull this one up. Here we go. Well, it's a beautiful way to start. And then we'll cut the deck and we will get the rest. I'm just going to roll these out a little bit differently than the way I normally do, because we've got approximately 4 weeks within the within each sign. We're going to draw 4 weeks of cards, so to speak. So it'll flow through the message sort of week by week. That's interesting. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to get the cards straightened out, and let's see what we've got. We've got some major arcana right away, and we've got some foundation right away. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So Aries, let's take a look here. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, got some good stuff coming through. So we start off right away with Major Arcana, the Star here. The Star is about hope. So this is definitely a season of hope, breaking through those barriers, expanding beyond your limitations to joy and freedom. So when the Star comes up, that comes up to show you that there is still light. If you've been going through a difficult time, if things have been challenging, the Star card comes up and shows that there is hope, that you will overcome, that things will pass. And I've got a little bit of goosebumps here. And then we have number 8, accelerated motion. So this is a spirit connection card. So this is all about things are ramping up for you. Things are going to start to move more quickly. And that makes sense given that Mercury has been in retrograde, and all things communication are affected by Mercury when it's in retrograde. So, glitches with your verbal communication with others, your written communication, technology, glitches and things not backing up properly, misinterpreting things, that kind of stuff, all comes into play during retrograde. This is going direct now, so this will even out this energy, and the motion is going to accelerate, means things are going to ramp up fairly quickly early in this cycle. And then you have this beautiful number 1, triumphant success. So this is around, I believe, the emotions, the mental body. Okay, this is around the mental body, intellect. So this would be the sword energy, the Ace of Swords. You've got something brand new here that's going to come into play. And it's going to lead you to some great success. You're going to be successful with whatever this is. Now, connecting this, we've got firm foundation. So you're setting a firm foundation and you're overcoming some things here. So we have number 5, emotional loss, which means somehow, you know, you've been feeling like you've experienced some kind of emotional loss on some level. And it could be that you've been feeling restricted, you know, that you've, with the star with hope, that you've been feeling less hopeful, that things have been sort of lowering in your vibration. You may have actually experienced an emotional loss of some kind for those Aries that connect in with this. And this is around judgment and perspective. So you are reestablishing a firm foundation for yourself here. You are getting connected in with that chakra. You see that you've got your sacral root chakra. That lower back is connected to your sacral chakra, but the red is connected to root. So this is all about your true foundation, you know, your sense of your groups that you belong to, your family, your tribe, so to speak, perhaps your work tribe, your spiritual tribe, anything connected with that group belonging is about the root, and anything connected about those one-to-one relationships or sexuality is in with the sacral chakra. So you are reestablishing, it feels like reestablishing a new foundation after this sense of loss, and you're gaining new perspective because we have another major arcana here, which is judgment. And this is all about perspective in relationships. So you're gaining a new perspective about relationships here that are having an effect on you. And it's opening up your space to reestablish some new foundations, to establish some new ones, or reestablish some that have gone to the wayside, Aries. So as you're moving through the Pisces cycle, that energy of that love and that flow and breaking through those barriers, you're going to gain new perspective. And this is major arcana. So what that means is you're definitely, this is not just sort of little mundane day-to-day things, Aries. This is more, this will have a bigger impact on you, whatever this relates to. And it'll be different for everyone because it's a general read, right? But moving forward, we continue with this loss. So Aries, somewhere in your relationships, you're having a tough time. Those of you that connect into this, you're emotionally, mentally, you know, thought forms, you're having a tough time because you've got the number 3, which is emotionally based. And this is, you know, this is mental as well. This is heartache and loss. So this would be like the 3 of Swords, so to speak, where there's been some sense of betrayal, sense of heartache and loss. You've got this emotional loss over here, and then you've got, you know, you're really again in the mind, and you were in the mind over here as well. With this has weighed you down in the heart space. Whatever this is, whoever this relates to in your life, it's weighed you down, and you're gaining new perspective. You may feel a sense of loss as you move along through this Pisces season, you know, coming into the sort of the beginning, mid-March. Here, you've got this situation where it's up and down for you. You're definitely moving through a process of some kind, and it's an internal process connected to a connection, an emotional connection that you have, an attachment, a relationship, a union of some kind, you know, and most likely romantic. But on top of this heartache and loss, we've got the 3 of Shells, which would be the 3 of Cups, and that is all about celebration. So as you gain perspective around what it is you feel that you've possibly lost, you're going to come into this beautiful space of being able to celebrate. And you know, that's being nurtured by friends, that's celebrating the joy in the little things. And then you've got this beautiful number 19 major arcana, which is light. So you've got this beautiful light coming up here, and it's just lovely. Everything is going, I just wanted to check. Okay. Everything is going to unfold. It's going to open up. So give yourself time, be patient with yourself, Aries, as you're moving through this process, because clearly it's an up and down process for you. But you know, you are breaking through some deep stuff. You're breaking through some deep barriers. You're gaining some new perspective around what it is that you feel you need, honoring who you are and what your needs are, and establishing that firm foundation for yourself, doing some inner work, you know, with your sacral chakra and your root chakra. And if you're not sure how to do that, you know, just place your hands there and go into stillness with music or in silence, and just connect in with what are you feeling there. You know, where are you feeling insecurities? See what comes up and just look at it. You don't need to make a judgment about it. You don't need to try and solve it in those moments. You just sit with that energy, sit with those emotions, what's coming up. And then this new perspective, this intuitive sense is going to come through, and you're going to gain new insight around it and be able to shift from feeling such an emotional loss towards a gain. And you're going to see the light shining through that. That's going to filter through. So we have a beautiful outcome, but again, we're coming up with, you know, number 4 here, discontent and boredom. And this is emotional. So you've been in this stuck space where you've been withdrawn. You see this character here is somewhat apathetic. They're looking down. They're not looking out at all the beauty. You know, they're looking down, and they're restless. They're bored. They're not stimulated. So maybe it is that you've been stuck in this space where you feel like you've sort of been spinning your wheels, and you haven't been able to move your way through these emotions that are coming up. But you will be able to do that. And you've got this King of Gems here, the realist. So this is a beautiful figure here, very solid and grounded. You know, this could be an actual person in your life. It's a court card, but this is the person that will give you that realistic advice. This is the person that they will nurture you and comfort you, but they will not hide things from you just to make you feel comfortable. You know, they will give you that solid advice from the wisdom they've gained, and you can see it's a very wise character here, Aries. This relates to Pentacles, so it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. But you may be looking towards advice from someone. Someone may come in and nurture you through what this is, so keep your eye out possibly for that King of Gems. And this leads you, again, and this is a spiritual card, this leads you towards victory and success. You see this person at the precipice, and you know, they are singing their song with the horn. They are loud and strong and looking for that beauty. Just they're triumphant. They feel good again. And this is connecting back to your triumphant success with your ace here of the swords. So you've definitely got the ability to move through this, and you are going to move through this. It's all about gaining perspective and giving yourself the time and the space to be able to do it. And then your last card here is surrender to prayer. And this is the same one that popped out last time, interestingly enough, and I shuffled it back in and it came again. So give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So in these moments of stillness, definitely, you know, do that in meditation. Do that as you're driving. Just call it out. You know, today I would like this support. Today I would like this help. We have free will, so our spirits and our guides will not come in and interfere, but they definitely want to support. So it's just up to us to set that intention for them to do that. So ask them for it, and you'll notice signs and synchronicities around you. So Aries, this is quite lovely. You're breaking through what seems to me like some challenging, long-standing things, and you're going to be able to transmute that and create something really lovely in whatever this, you know, way this connects to you. So please, if you can, click like and subscribe and help me to connect with you, stay connected to you and grow and share with others. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.